Let's demonstrate how to use and create tables. Tables are a common form of data presentation. They represent structured data. They provide a layout for data. In fact, tables can also be used as a layout framework when designing a web page. As a framework, just like HTML tables, a structural framework. Let's take a look at an example. Suppose we choose a table tool. This is the table tool. Then drag it onto the workspace. Determine the size
Then we
and
select
position
3
of the
by
table.
3.
Then we can select Modify the UI of the table. We can also give another example. For example, we can create another table. Suppose it is here. I made a mistake. After dragging it out, suppose it is a 5 by 5 table. In this case, each row and column of the table has the same default value. Each column is the same. We can modify it here. Modify the row spacing and column spacing. Let's make the modifications. The ratio of this box can also be modified. The ratio of the row spacing can also be modified. We mentioned earlier that tables have a feature that can be used as a layout template. But you can also quickly fill in data. In this data interface, you can quickly fill in data. You can also modify the color. Let's do a demonstration. For example, this is a user interface for students. This is a demonstration. Adding data to the table. Add your data. If you want to control the data changes, animation effects, then the best way is, let's give an example. Directly add animation objects. For example, suppose we design a table. This is the table. Suppose. Fill in a data. Then, suppose we fill in mathematical symbols. So, this is a mathematical expression. You can fill it in directly. Do it faster. Actually, we can also add animation objects. Right? They can also be placed in the table. What are the benefits of doing this? Let's switch it to the timeline interface. Suppose we play it until around 2 seconds. We want to give it an emphasis. What do we want to emphasize? Select the focus effect. Then play it until around 6 seconds. We want to give it a different emphasis. Give it an animated border effect. You see. Now let's see the running effect. The final effect. You see, this is emphasis effect. Then this is another emphasis effect. In this way, if you add a different animation object to each element of the table independently, the table can provide a richer expression. So the table can provide a richer expression.